Hello everyone, today I'm going to teach you the special tools in the pen simulation program for experiment. Sometimes you need to know some parameter you will use appropriately to in this model and still be keeping the maximum output, right? And mostly the first time the idea conventional method is come up into idea, right? For example, you need to know about the some parameter, right? Is it appropriate to use or not? Okay, you're going to uh, need to know about the how many the parts, right? Start part in the stock should it have, right? When you click on the simulation, the start point, right, and the station in never have the part that come into the station, right, because it's empty. Never have the stock with into this, right, and right now is just solve the problem. You get the sort, right, the sort the start part, right, right the stock, right, start part stock. Feed to this. You need to know about how many, right? How many the part stop should it have, right? When you click on the start and the system and the session waiting the part from the AGV, right, come in and feed to the buffer, the session, okay, get the part that to processing, right, to the processing of some product, right, and done. Okay, go forward to the output drain, right? And this is the system. And right now I need to experiment, right? Experiment this one. Okay, this time, okay, last video I putting into this brand box, right? I use 150, right? I think it's too much, right? I need to know about how many the part, right? Okay, the part is appropriate to use, right? To the stock, you need to keep this in the stock and feed to the system when the start time, right? When start time happen, I will use 30, right? 30. Okay, apply and okay, and kickstart again and play. Okay, see, and still, right, and still got still got 119, right, is the maximum, right, from the last video, right. You have known about the maximum in the system running 2 hours, you will get 719, right, and it still keep the maximum output, right? When I change the value like this, right? And okay, the conventional, right? You take note to the report, right? And record about table and record the output, record the input. You change, right? You will change and tie on adder, right? You need to know the output effect from the while the parameter is changed or not. I have to take a note, right? Okay, I need to know about 20 apply. Okay, okay, you see is still keep the maximum or not. It have the empty some situation in the buffer or not, right? You need to check it out. Okay, I need to go fast, right? Okay, still get the maximum, right? Okay, again, I will set up double click on here. I use 5, right? Stop just only 5 pass, right? When the start time, right, happen. Okay, you look at about the chart. Okay, still okay, it show up and miss the output already. This is output maximum already, right? You see have the space on the top, right? This is empty situation. Empty, the part stay inside of the buffer, right? You see here. Right, okay, come back. Okay, you have known this way to put in the parameter and trial and error. You find out the best and keep maximum output, and you try to use the some parameter. Try to use the how many part in the stock. Right? Should it have right appropriately? Right? You need to know right that if you put in to keep the stock too much, that means you will get a lot of the costs right, to use. You invest a lot on the part, right? Keep in the stock, right? Okay, you need to avoid that situation, and you find out appropriately the parameter is better for you, right? And still use conventional method and trial and error. This is very hard, and it work very tedious. It's boring work, right? That mean okay, pen simulation. Okay, prepare some tools for you, right? Easy to use, right? Okay, you look at to the tab tools, right? Look at the tab tool and find out about this one, experiment manager. Experiment manager. Okay, that dot to here. This is the experiment manager. Is how you use the experiment, right? Experiment, and very easy to use. And this one is automatic. It's report. It create a report for you and fill in the result to the report. And okay, put the result to the template of this program and show up and show up the result, right? And which one and which parameter is right the best, right appropriate to use. You make decision by yourself after you look at about the result generated by the program, right? This one really easy to use, right? Let me get started by use a comment. Okay, show up on a model and it works best, right? Okay, double click in the text, right? And define what is the input, what is the output. You need to know and how some parameter affect to the output, right? Okay, you define and put in the text to the comment object, right? Okay, this page you fill in the text, right? How many you need to know about uh, how many the part, right? How many the part in the stock, right? Stock, right? Sort in the source, sorry, the sort, right? Okay, let me sort start or the stock, right? Should the part should they have in the stock, right? In the stock, in the stock, uh, the buffer, the buffer, right? What is the input, right? You can uh, fill in this and inform to the people, read back to your model and have known about what are you doing, right? What are you doing in that time, right? Okay. If you have understood, they can modify and use your model going on to apply another case, right? Okay, input. What is the input? You see back to this one. Double click on here. this one, right? This value you need to try on an error, right? Before, you try on an error before, 25, 10, 15, something, right? You try on error and use this one. This is a parameter input, and you need to know about how is the effect to the output. Is it good or is bad, right? Okay, you need to know right that. This one is the input value. Okay, you click on here and you need to know about what is a parameter, right? What is a parameter in this bank box can be used, right? Because you find a variable, right? What is a variable here? A number, right? Number. It's a number. The character is number in this field. Okay, number. You can fill in the file. Okay, good. Right, the sort, right? The sort, start here, and dot number. Okay, okay. Number, number. Okay. Range. Files cannot, right? Okay. Try to 6, right? Because you have known before, you type an error by yourself, right? I fill in the 5, right? 5 into the bank box amount, right? You have known about, okay, it still have the empty in the buffer, right? And session and the waiting, the sum part from the HEV, right? That is the issue, right? That is the problem of the station, right? Because it lost the time, the waiting, the part is come in the session. Okay, to stick to general 20 still be used for that mouse. I forgot, right? Okay, still 20 first. And next, output. Output. Output is this one. This is the output, right? Output use. Okay, this one. So output show up show up over the display object. Drain. Output drain dot that num in. Okay, equal, right? This is the maximum output. Okay, it's in 2 hour, right? 2 hour, and station use second time, and second time 10 second, right? 10 second. Okay, that's it. Try. Okay. Little detail. Another thing, if it's better if I share the name details on its job. Pressing F2 for changing the name. F2, you mark it for. Okay, change the name. Let me change. We come to M buffer and start. Right, start. Okay, click OK. This right now I need to define the output, right? Output and need to keep the output maximum, right? When I change input variable. Input variable is how it affect to the output, and maximum become to less, become to less or not, right? Okay, you analyze use the experiment manager. This is optimization tools, right? Okay, and this output, right? This bar output, how to define the output for the experiment manager. You just click on here the output, right? The output is I need to know about. I keep the output maximum, and delete on the input changing. Okay, this is the output 719, right? You have known this before, and define in the comment, check comment already. Click on here, that dot to here, right? Okay, define the variable where the variable set them in, right? You have known about this before, right? Because I bring you to research equals to discovery about that bank, right? Bank in the display 719, that bank box, okay, using about the variable set them in, right? Okay, right now I define set them in, click OK, right? And another thing, define the input, right? Before that, I need to double checking about the variable is come in already, right? Okay, this one is come in already, right? Okay, and this to specify the output, right? Make sure you're going to define the output, right, for the experiment manager. Already done. Click OK, right? And another important input is you need to define the input. Okay, it's the different the way define the output value to the manager, right? Okay, you use that dot same, but you need to press shift, right? Also press shift on the keyboard and that dot to the experiment, right? And define the number, right? Because you have known this, right? The bank box amount of the sort, right? Of the sort is a bank box that one. Use the variable number, right? Okay, you click OK, right? Okay, you're going to check by checking it's coming already. Okay, this is coming already, right? Root source start dot number. Okay, this one, right? Okay, actually the input is you can define more than one variable because maybe using the multi-variable, right? You need to know about, okay, multi-variable is the effect, how is the effect to the output, which one should it have the value, right? The value should have value, how many value, and then the value is appropriate using about the input parameter for the maximum output, right? Okay, you're going to take the experiment manager. It solve everything for you, right? And right now it's very simple. You just need one input value, that's it. Click OK. And this way, okay, that dot define the output, chip that dot define the input, right? And another tools of experiment manager, another tool, this program, they have it has the another tool for optimization, right? This one is optimization, right? Another tool is the genetic algorithm, right? And that is the GA wizard, right? And neural network, right? In neural network as well. That's one use this way to define the output, define the input chip, and that dot to that object and that tools, right? Okay, the same way. Okay, this time you already and ready to define the define experiment button. You click on over here, and this time you have to define the variable, start variable, and the same, right, as the time on the error. right? Some error. You fill in the some value and observe the output, right? Observe the output. What happened if you define input 6 and this output is whether reduce and add up and reduce and keep maximum or not, right? Okay, you need to know about that. That is the trial and error. And this time you're going to define by manual, and the program is calculate everything for you and compare and put in the report automatically for you. And your duty, you look in for about the value, right? You make decision by yourself which one is appropriate to use, right? If you need to keep maximum the output, right? Okay, and do 1 6, okay, better, and 8, right? You keep the space just only 2 value, right? 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Okay, apply, click OK. Right? Okay, you see this experiment, or you are already done, right? Okay, it's already done. And next step, right? Okay, you define observe. It's a leap, right? This observe per experiment is how many times you need to repeat experiment, right? Repeat experiment, and this value and this job, right? I use the where value is constant. The value constant is not necessary to use about it's, and repeat the time, right? Repeat the time to experiment. Okay, repeat 5 times. Okay, I just only one because the input value is constant. It's not uniform and not it's random, right? Something like that. And right now I use constant, right? Okay, just only one is enough, right? Enough. Okay. Before you running about you are running about your model, right? Okay, you need to reset, right? First reset one time and press start again, right? Okay, press start. Okay, very quick. 0.5 second, very quick, right? Okay, click OK, and this is the result, right? And the program is solve the problem for you. Okay, you see the one table, the first table is the output, right? We use the stock six parts at the start time, right? 6 part. Okay, you got, you will get the output 715, 8, 17, right? 717, 10. Okay, it's okay. It's the aim to the target already. 719, this is the maximum, right? In within the 2 hour running is working, 2 hour, right? 2 hour is enough. 10, right? You keep the part, right, in the stock, right? Keep into the buffer just 10, right? uh, After you start process, right? And start and the station machine, machine station, okay, can get the part from the buffer, right? Just only 10, right? Okay, it's very good, right? Very good. Okay, less than 150, right? Okay, 10 just okay enough, and keep the performance of the machine 100. Okay, very good. After that, 12, 14, 16, 18. Okay, it still be maximum output, right? And okay, you add the result, right? And this is the template from the program generated for you, right? And you see the table. You have known about the value and which one is the input should be set, right? Should be set up to your process, right? 10, 10. Okay, so it's applied to just only 10 at the start time, right? 10. Okay, the curve you to see curve, right? Experiment number one, okay, a lower 0 over 719, right? Okay, and I'm going to experiment number three, okay, 19, 19, 19. Okay, very easy, right? Okay, close. You can print out this one button, this button. Okay, print out. You can print out to the PDF file and PDF file, right? Okay, let me try. Okay, press desktop. Okay, I got it. This is the PDF file. Okay, or save by the HTML, right? Save to the HTML. Okay, press on uh, the server show up on HTML format, right? In your website if you have, right? Okay, come back to here. Okay, let me close here. Besides, you save the PDF, right? Using pin out uh, to the format PDF, right? Another way you can save by the HTML, and if you can customize the HTML program, right? URL is program code write the HTML language. You can use this one user interface, right? Backdrop to here. This is the HTML report, right? You can click on here. This is the report. You can modify some code, right? If you need to customize about the template, right? Okay, you can release it, right? Okay, you can modify this value, this format using the HTML control. Another case I told you before, you can define the input more than one parameter, right? I try to use a multi-variable input value uh, to uh, to use the experiment manager to show multi-input variable, right? So and keep the maximum output, right? It still have the maximum or not, right? Okay, let me use uh, tools, another experiment manager. Okay, experiment manager and rename F2 and define underscore multi, right? Multi input, right? Okay, multi input. Click OK. I need to copy. I need to copy control. Hold the control. Copy to this. Okay, define display. It I will assign some input variable. Number of the AGV. Number of AGV is how many AGV it should enough, right? Should enough uh, for the convey carry on the part, right, to the buffer, and okay, get the part from uh, the sort part, right? Okay, how many the AGV vehicle enough for uh, unload, right? Unload to here, unload the buffer, and then second AGV, unload the buffer. On of this, now how many AGV should we have? And enough for station keep 100%. Station keep 100% performance. Okay, then not let the empty at the buffer, right? Okay, it defaulted, and find out the optimization, the number of the AGV, right? This is one. Two, speed, right? Okay, I define the speed of the AGV. Maybe 0.4, maybe 0.6, 0.8, and 1, right? Add up the gap. A gap is adapt to another level, just keep to uh, 0.2, right? Made per sec. Okay, this is number 2 input. Number 3 input, right? Number 3 input uh, uh, should should set up number 3 that is number the capacity. Okay, it's capacity is along its x-axis, y-axis. If you press the x-axis, right? Okay, I will show you. Right, I will show you about that. Okay, cancel first. I will show you capacity of the transporter, right? Transporter, this one, transporter. Okay, going to the road bay, right? And the x and y and z, right? If you keep x-axis, mean write the two column, two part along its x-axis, two part along its axis. And if you add up c, the level is higher, right? Another level, right? Two mean okay, it's one, two is two level, right? Write the two layer and just stack on the first layer, right? That means each one x1, x1, x2, right? x1 you got the 4, x2 you got the 4, you got the 8, right? You got the 8, right? 8, and because the z is 2, right? Is 2 1, it z become 2 1, right? Okay, x2 y2 become 4, right? Become 4, right? Okay, I will set up the variable, right? The x dimension. If dimension x 1, you get 4, right? 4, right? If you these two become to 8, right? 8. If 3 become to 12, right? Something like that. Okay, you set x dimension, define the capacity of the vehicle or of the AGV, right? Okay, t variable input for experiment, and you find out which parameter is optimized, is the appropriate in the way optimization, and let the experiment manager solve the problem for you, right? Okay, try double click on here first, display. Set up transporter, and the HEV actually is a transporter. Sorry, use transporter better. Transporter, right? Optimization, every variable, and 3 input, 1 input have have the parameter inside, right? It can be variable, right? And the one input, right? I show you. I limited the variable inside of the one value input, right? Okay, and this input number one is okay. I define uh, define the number of the AGV, right? Sort AGV, right? AGV dot number, right? Dot number equal to 1 2 3, no, 1 AGV to 3 AGV. Which one is appropriate to use? 3. Uh, sorry, it's not 1 cloud AGV to the transporter speed, right? Transporter speed. Okay, you can analyze. You can see about what a variable. Why did I use the speed? Right, this, right? You need to check it out in the dialog box of transporter, right? I will use 0.4 made per six to 1 made per six, right? Okay, apply first. Okay, we check up the transporter, right? The speed, right? Okay, over here, we check it out. Here it is. Okay, the speed, right? Okay, again. Okay, the variable use speed, right? Okay, back display. Number 3. Number 3. Okay, transporter dot x. Okay, I will check it up x dimension. Okay, I'm not sure. I will check back to the box of the transporter again. Okay, I just okay, I recheck again. Transporter over here, road bay, and the equation mark here xdim, right? Xdim. What do I click on here? Xdim 2, right? To write the 4 workpiece, 4 parts, and if you have 4, sorry, 1 of 4, sorry, 1 is the 4 parts, right? And 2, the capacity is the 8, right? It can be whole, carry on 8 parts, right? If you identify xdim 2, if I xdim 1, right, the computer can be holding the part 4, right? And if I use 3, right? 3 whole, it can be carry on 12 parts, 12 parts. 12 parts is okay. I think it's a lot, right? Okay, 12 parts per one round, one cycle, loading and unloading, right? And per one, use loading time 1 second, right? If you remember, I said in the last video. 1 2 3 1 2 3. Okay, completed, right? And output the same, right? Put same, maximum 719. Okay, click apply, click OK, something like this. Next step, you choose define the output, right, to second experiment manager. uh, you drag up, right, drag up to here, right, and define the same thing, set num in, click OK. Right, okay, I return back and input, right, you must click on the keyboard chip, right, chip at desktop, the source of the HEV, the source of the HEV over here, this one, the source of the HEV, because it's the input, right. Okay, we check it up about the output first. Okay, did the output correct, right, and the input, input this one, chip S2 experiment, and this one I use number, right, it's number 1 2 3, 1 2 3, okay, number, it's number, click OK, right. Okay, another I will show this value, it's start, do start number, it's source start. I miss click this one. Okay, sort HEV number, right. Second variable is transporter speed, right, transporter speed. Okay, transporter speed over here, right, it's crossword, transporter speed, that dot, right, and find out the speed, right, because you have known already, that the blank box of the speed, for the HEV, for the transporter, should use speed, right, that the variable, speed. Sorry, I was wrong. Okay, again, transporter, chip. Okay, I forgot chip, okay, transporter here. Okay, find out the speed, right? Speed, red one, speed, right, speed. Okay, check it out, work it, speed, right, MU transporter. Okay, close. Last one is dim, right, extreme. Okay, I same process, a chip, right, transporter, laptop to here, and find out extreme, right, extreme, click OK. This one, perfect, right. And this define the experiment. If you use own process, right, in the first example I fill in cell to cell, cell by cell by cell. Okay, it take a long time, because in this variable use 3 input, right, and 1 input have the random value, right. Okay, the random value fill into the input number 1, right, because the sub input have a lot of the variable, right, some case. And this case I use just 5 variable is variable, right, and another input take four variable. Okay, take is a lot of the value. If you take fill in the manual, it will take a long time, right? Okay. I use another way that easier than fill in by manual, right? Okay, I just cancel first. I will use this tools, right? Multi level experiment design. I click on here, and this time I define range, right? The range for this dialog box, right? For range, and the increment, right? The space of space between two value and the one pair, and the pair number one keep the space equally, right? Something like that. It's called that increment, right? Increment, you define the increment, define the lower level, define the upper level of the three variable input. This one HEV number, right? To upper levels, I use it 3, right? And increment is 1, and speed, right? I use this 0.4, up level to 1, right? And this increase 0.2, 0.2, and extreme, right? 1, 2, 3. Okay, apply. Okay, apply. Okay. Uh, see here. Okay, keep okay. Let's see, use it again. Oh, I'm sorry. This one to 3. Increase 1. I miss. I take. I made a mistake. Fill in this cell, right? Okay. Apply. Okay. Okay. 336. Right. 36 value. Okay. Use repeat repetition and repeat the time to experiment. Using just only one because it's constant value for the input, right? Okay, reset, right? Reset and start again. Okay, I got it. I use 1 second, 1.5 second. Okay, and this speed, right? 0.4 it cannot, and this one, this row experiment 15, right? Speed is 0.4. I use this one number HEV 2, right? And this one is extreme 2, right? 2. Okay, this parameter is perfect. It's 3, right? And this one is 2, the speed is 0.6, right? Okay, something like that. They show you can make decision If you look at the table, right, you find out the maximum output, right? Okay, this one, and you vary about the speed of transporter. You can define uh, which one parameter, and the three parameter is matching about the maximum output. You can take that one, right? That parameter, uh, take them to make decision again. Okay, your system, your factory, okay, use speed of the HEV. You need to save the cost, save the battery of the HEV, right? You can use lower speed or something like that. If you make decision again, relates on you have the the information in your information is your devices, your machine, right? Your uh, the container placed on top of AGV, something like that. You can make decision again. If you need to define the experiment manager and okay uh, look into about some parameter. Okay, you define experiment manager, another object, right? And define input value, define the output, right? Individual is a speed of the experiment. The first one, okay, define and find out about the first experiment manager. Find out about stock, right? And number two, this time this table define the number of the HEV, number of the capacity behind of the HEV container, right? Uh, Number three, define speed, right? And okay, you can take another experiment manager, define the input, the new input value, right? This is a guideline, right? This guideline for you. Okay, you see it, and take it 0.8, right? 0.8. Use the 3. 3 is a well, right? It's a well pass, right? And 0.8 is 3. 3, the number is 3, right? It still is 719. And because I define, oh, sorry, okay, turn back again. Because it's I think it's too much, right? HEV, just you have no need for just only 2 HEV is enough, right? And it is overwhelm already, right? Okay, I will turn back to the model. I define stock. Okay, 20, right? If I use 10, right? 10. Okay. Reset. Reset again. Start again. Okay, 2x, right? 2x is 8, right? 8. And okay, this one 2 HEV and speed 0.6, and this one 8 parts, right? 8 parts, and 18.2, right? You can use this table to predict in the future if the HEV reduce the speed, right, and drop speed is dropping. You can predict if and some you see it's the speed, right? It's speed reduced down to 0.4, right? And you need to keep about 7, right? 700, right? For 0.4, it can be generated about produce about the output is 780, right? 18. And if sometime okay, you notice about the one it cannot 719, right? And two it can be used for 700, but you need to do HEV, and eight pass, right? It's a carry on by HEV, and speed is 0.6, right? And another, if you okay, speed is this one is very quick, right? Very quick into, right? And this one use a 3 HEV, speed 0.6, and use it 8 pass, right? It still have maximum throughput, right? Okay, you can use the PDIC. And another graph where you can see about this, right? Okay, these are 719, right? Which one experiment is the okay respond to keep about maximum 719, right? Okay, these are you can save, you can print out to the PDF, right? Okay, let me back to here. If sometimes you need to add up about another input, one more, right? How to do this, right? I need to know about if I use this one, the stock, right? Stock, I need to keep the stock just minimum is 5 to 30, right? And okay, the stock number of the stock should be half, right? I need to know about that optimization and relate on another input value as well, right? Okay, we try to use experiment manager the so on off the input value, right, in the same time. Okay, I click on here, page chip, right? Backdrop to this, right? And find out the number. Right now the number, click number equal okay. Double click over here and define the input, right? It's 4, right? For the sort start, right? Okay, define about tools, right? Multi, and okay, add up one more column, right? Is this one the number? Start up at 5, right? To 30, 20, enough, right? Okay, add up. Okay, I think, sorry, I changed my mind. 4, right? 4. Okay, pi, okay, okay, right? Okay, okay. Cancel. Okay, repeat again. It dim 1, 2, right? Okay. Input value experiment number 1, dim 1 impossible. Okay. Let me try to fill in again. Multi level. Okay, I need to change, right? 6, right? Okay, because I have known about uh, okay, 5 to um, 10, right? This increase 1. I need to know about this. Okay, I apply here. Okay, okay, okay. Uh, and ignore this one. Skip over because it's the experiment number 1. It's not related on the first one, right? Okay, I accept this one because I so it's a number 2 experiment. Okay, I click OK. I okay, reset, start again. Runtime 8 seconds, right? Okay, 216 experiment. Okay, you find out this. See, 719. Okay, it's a typical, right? Okay, you see this graph, right? Experiment, and this one. Okay, look at this a lot of experiment, right? Okay, it's column. It's column. It's experiment 85, right? 85, right? 85. Okay, 815, right? Okay, this one. Uh, two vehicle, speed 0.8, 5, and 10, right? Stock is 10, it's good, right? Okay, it's the same with previous experiment, right? I will use 10 is go maximum output, right? And this is 1 2 2 is the x2, right? To extreme, right? To that means that 8, right? 8 pass the content to the HEV. Okay, this parameter 10. And also okay, this one 10, same, right? 10 is minimum, right? It's stock already, right? Stock is preparing, it's start time, is to keep the stock see the prior to the buffer is just minimum is 10, right? It's possible keep maximum output, right? This one 10. This one speed 1 meg per sec, right? Use it to extreme, right? 8 8 pass to in and store in the HEV, right? In the three vehicle, right? Okay. You can select, right? Focus on 19, right? 19. Use this one is better, right? Because it save two vehicle, speed is 0.8, and 8 plus fuel in the HEV, right? And 10 keep the stock at start time, right? Okay, you can save, right? Save this. I told you already. Save this one. This this way add up a new input, right, to the experiment manager. Is right now I have done already. Okay, you come back to the model. It's a model. And this one is close, right? This time I need to okay, as a mouse pad, right? Move to here. Oh, here. Another side. Okay, if I use another tool, right? This one is bottom next analyzer, right? Okay, let me create another station to here and to here. Okay, I delete it and add up the one conveyor. Finish. Okay, connector. Right, okay. Turn back effort. Turn back and create a connector. Okay, I define this one is not equal process time from the previous station, right? I did a different. I use 15 seconds, right? And this one 10 seconds. I need to create bottlenecks in this process, right? Because I add up another station and a different process, and it's longer, right? And produce and operating something using second time is 15 seconds. Okay, what happened? Actually, if you need it's previous method, right? In previous way, I taught you already. If you need to know about the bottlenecks, you can use it. You can use this right, graph, right? And add up the one more to here, and it create a yellow, yellow color. That means that the process is got stuck and it's being blocked, right? It's blocked. It's being blocked because the forward station and the front of the station is not finished, right? And not finished, the station, the previous station cannot send the object to forward the station, right? It cannot. That it got stuck, right? It got stuck. That means okay, it's being blocked. It's blocked in the process, right? It show up in yellow color, right? And this another way you can use the compact, right? It's a special tool analyze for you about the bottleneck, right? Okay, I play this one. Okay, I drag up to another tool, right? I drag up to this. This one is the bottlenecks, right? Okay, I will play this one. It's bottleneck have is generated, right? Bottleneck generated because station it cannot send the object to either first and right, and behind station. As a behind station, it's not finished because it take a long time. Take a long time to finish the product. Stay inside of the station, right? And the first one is cannot send to the second session, right? Because start show up on yellow color right here. I show up here. And show analysis, right? And show analysis because it is a special to just show analysis. Okay, this one is bad. It's cost need, right? Cost that. Okay, you can do uh, ranking, right? So it's ranking set up, disrupt, right? And pause something, right? It's show it's working. It's working. It show you about the conveyor, the working time, how many percent, right? It show up on this. It's a detail, right? The detail. Okay, close. Right? That's it. This is a tool for the you analyze, right? Analyze the bottlenecks. Right? That's it. Remove visualization. It's open, right? Open, you analysis, right? Configuration, transporter, everything, right? You can try by yourself. Another way you can use energy analysis. Okay, this is one. Another one about it. It is useful for counting about the energy consumption, right? Okay, this one. But you must set up in your machine the devices, right? And this one transporter, right, is conveyor, right, is a conveyor, right? You need to fill the data to the station first, right, in the tab energy. Actually in the default never have set never have set up the activate, right, and this the default is tick off, right, and this you need to take the value energy consumption to counting about cross, right, and the energy is consumed a lot, right, from this machine, right. You need to know about that. Okay, you can take it active, right, active, and this one apply, and you fill in, right, fill in the kilowatt, right, this is the power in the energy. Okay, operation 0.5 kilowatt, right, it's this one. Everything you can fill in, right, the the reality, right, the reality in the machine, every machine in the factory, right, you fill in that data information is correct, and the data in the counting about total energy consumption, okay, is correct, right. Okay, depend on real situation. Okay, and let it write 1 kilowatt, right, working, right, set up something like that, click OK. And this one I need to set up the energy for this one, apply, right, working, right, conveyor to apply. Okay, okay. Okay, we show result table, right. Okay, not yet. Show exporter, show chart, right. Okay, it's okay, turn back, and okay, you need to add up uh, some station. You fill in a specific energy consumption already, each machine, and one I fill in the station number 2, and this conveyor as well. This time I need to add all, right, is a count. This is program, it is two, right, it's count just only two, right, two object, right. Okay, apply. Okay, I need to repair and run again. It show result table, right, it's running, right, it's running. There's a consumption, it's running. Okay, and it show another spotter, right, it's spotting. So it's a 3, right, it's consumption, because I use the 1 kilowatt for station number 2 and a 2 kilowatt for the conveyor, and the end up it's 3 kilowatt, right. That's kilowatt. Okay, I use the pointer chart, right, it's chart, right, it's one station of one is conveyor, it's consume the power, consume the energy, right, like that. 2 hour, the 2 hours to run 2 hours is a double, become two, right, it's 1 hour is 1 kilowatt, right, the same thing, to double to 4, right, 4. Okay, that is just showing, it's showing about the result, right? Show it with visualization, right? And 2 hour, right? It's good. It's increase our consumption, right? Okay, you observe when this tool, right, is counting about the energy consumption depend on which one which one is active, right? Which one in the tab energy being active, right? When active, being active already, right? And this one is two. Okay, add all to about to here, and all just only uh, water machine is being activated, right, and active in the tab energy is count all of that to here, right? And some machine, some station and never been active, right? Never been uh, active at the energy tab, right? It could not add to the this area, right? This area is count and summarize anything depend on the parameter you set up in the tab energy, right? If you use the information is real information put into the tab energy and take activated and mean okay it's the real the answer the consumption summarize on off the devices on off the machine and okay the report to reality, right? Okay, depend on information and these two just show up and counting and calculate everything for you depend on you set up in the tab energy, right? Okay, click OK. I think define the table, right? Energy two, right? 2 hour, 2 hour become two. This one is 2 kilowatt per hour, right? And this 2 hour become to four, right? Okay, everything is calculated for you, right? And this one I just fill in about kilowatt is working in how much and how much the machine consume the power, right? I just fill in the tab in the uh, in the in the bank working, right? It's a bank working. Sorry, I will come back to see here. This working, right? It's working and all of this, right? Okay, zero 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 and all, right? Okay, did the default, right? Use the default, right? Okay, I click on here again, right? And the zero is energy or this operation. I didn't fill in to empty box, right? Okay, did the calculate for you. Okay, right now I think enough for the basic pan simulation, right? Okay, thank you. And I need to save this file.